Like undead. Blah. MSQ Part 2. Let's do it. Oh my god, we're in Tulialal. 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 I think that's how you pronounce it. Woklamat's home. While being on solid ground has improved Woklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. This has been out for like, what, 6 months? And I played a little bit of it and then stopped. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. I've forgotten all the voices. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then, I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were. So the Third Promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Woklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. My Third Promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. What a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the Third Promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Should I be giving them, like, South American accents? Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. They did have a point. Woklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person out of a station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Music's a bit loud. Better? Just technically ignoring me then. Let's see how my audio leveling is on this end. Time, once upon a time. Serene, you and Kryl can come with me. And I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us. So take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Hello, Titan. It's time for the journey of our lives. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Woklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. I like the quest accepted jingle. Oh. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Vale already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from the inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yoktoral, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Okay. Let's go on a walk around the town. How you doing today, Titan? You on a good one? We're doing MSQ. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they'll most likely have. Oh, right. I should mention that here in Tuliolal, we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eosia, so more shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also Wachumeki Meki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. You're making lunch? Had to bring in the trash bins? It was cold, yeah. Pretty chilly. Pretty chilly here too. It's actually a little bit sunny today. Kind of like that. A little bit warmer to deal with. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. They confirmed Mechagodzilla for Fortnite? Of course they did. That makes so much sense. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me. You have aetherites in Tuliolal? I think I told you before, but my brother Kwana spent 3 years studying in Shaolin. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zaktoral. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way though. That's the headquarters for the Lance Guard. I cannot remember what Wooklamat sounds like. So that's my best approximation of a voice I can do. And I think it's just a similar voice that I gave Letty. So, wait, which way am I going? This way? Do you want to wait to be told how things are pronounced? Or I'll wait for voice cutscenes? I'll let you know. I can wait for cutscenes. I don't mind. If I pronounce them like an idiot, I'll pronounce them like an idiot. And then just make it better afterwards. What is this? We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wooklamat gets her endless endurance. Of course, like, you're tiny, so... It would be exhausting for you. Your legs don't know how to be as long as hers. Lala legs up all these slopes. It's not a bad design, really. You're just critical of it. But that Mechagodzilla sucks. Time. No more once upon a time. That's not actually something I can go in. I thought it was going to open up like it was a doorway or something. Oh. Mini aetherites. Let's go. Ethernet shards. Now I've Ethernet access to the Bright Plume Post. Nice. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zaral Jah took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alice should be around here too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Skygate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Talon March. Bum, doo-da-da, bum, 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 bum. There'll be drops in the Warframe category starting on Friday. Hell yeah! Anything cool? New horizons. Online glyphs? Hell yeah. Massive is massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yakhoi. I don't know. Strictly speaking, Toral is actually two separate continents, Yak Toral and the southern lands of the Mother, and Zak Toral. I'm sure maybe it's Shak Toral, the northern lands of the Father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it was used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating it split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale, put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zak Toral, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Toral have been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. Don't some people who want the throne have ambitions for war? But I see you're the most interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zak Toral requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the Rite of Succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm the Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Hold on. Did they just say, this is where the next expansion is going to take place, but you can't go there yet? Did they really just say that? Also, hello, Major Postal, if I didn't say it already. Then I'll make sure you win. Mark my words. I'll make sure you win! No. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and an adventure. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal isn't like any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. What'd I get? Mountain Chromite Weapon Coffer. Just imagine what's around the bend. What is this? An angel brush. Do 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 do. It's actually not as good as what I've currently got on. Let me put that down there. Let's continue our tour. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too. Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we shall continue on. Yeah, let's go. Your Pictomancer is at level 80 while you're at the cast is at level 100. Damn, do you not like Pictomancer? I really enjoyed Pictomancer so far. I love what's with the music? It's like a 19 I want to say 1930s swing, 1920s, the roaring 20s, 1920s swing. I'm still struggling to conceive of how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yakhoi temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zakdaral to appease the god of slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yakhoi withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Thural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district of Tuliolal. We climb these sets of stairs here all the way up. Oh no. Poor Kryl. She can Kryl about it. Once around the bend. Wow. Summer vacation in the middle of winter. Wow, look at that random ass dock over there. I guess they have to dock up over there because, and then take the small boats out, don't they? Because of the shallows here. Why did it just turn into a goddamn Smash Brothers waiting room? It just turned into Smash Brothers music. Do 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 do. Discuss the palace. What palace? Oh, that palace. I was looking at the view. I didn't even see the palace. You haven't been able to make sense of its skills yet. Damn. Papa's palace is called Valok Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Two birds, looks like. A new horizon. I like how they put in that part as like da na 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 from the ending of Endwalker. For you and tales of loss and fire and fame. Here we are back again. I like that little musical reference there. So this is a resplendent quarter. What manner of people live here? Just saw that Jamie sent me an announcement for Kong and Mechagodzilla. I retract mine earlier. No, it does suck. Wait, can I see? Can you send me it? Yeah, cool. Well, we residents from all of the Yoctoral clans, Mamolja, Exbral, Pelibelu, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have Tonawata, Petsaro, and Shitona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Zaktoral. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Toral. A true representation of Tuliolal's diverse character, the adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. Oh wait, no, that was her. That was Kral speaking. Sorry. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. I'll just pretend she was having a conversation with herself because I didn't see the name change. Whee! Oh god! I did that, and I got. Do you know when you're on a roller coaster and you fall, and you get that feeling inside like you're falling? I just had that feeling from jumping off such a height. That was ridiculous. You have that in games so often. It happens to Spider-Man quite a lot. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? Ah, they're airships. I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons here in Iliadal. We have them for the exact same reasons as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about the dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I can't help it. It just sounds... Whoops, wrong way. Oh, I should hit that up that Ethernet shard while I'm here. It just sounds like a Smash Brothers theme at this point. You DM me the image. You get the drop in your stomach from games sometimes too. Interesting. Let me try and like look at the image at the same time as moving to the next position. Ah, I see. Let them fight. Kong and Mechagodzilla enter the shop tomorrow. Interesting. I might be interested in the pickaxe, but I don't think I care about getting them myself. I do like the guided door though, leading me to some of the Aethernet shards. I don't see any around here. Maybe there's one up the stairs here. Although I think that might be leading to another area. You can hear the Smash Brothers. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yoctoral Landgate. But when Papa founded Tulialal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though this gate is through this gate is Kozamauka, the wetland south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamauka. That name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? The llamas! Oh my god, they're so cute! Sorry, alpacas. I keep saying llamas. Alpacas have longer necks. I need to remember that. Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome, four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. Wait, what? They've finally agreed to a ceasefire in Gaza? What? Hold on, that's big news. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on. Top. Oh, Donald Trump tweeted, "We have reached a Gaza ceasefire agreement." Cue the sheep saying that Trump ended the Gaza war. Yikes. We'll wait and see if there's actually any credible source on that. You'll learn soon enough, Kryle. You'll learn soon enough. Kryle. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. I like how she's like gaslighting him to believing the alpacas are fiends. There's a lot of posts about it on Blue Sky. Why isn't it on my feed? I've mostly got Magic the Gathering content on my feed now, if I'm honest. Let me have a look up here just to make sure there's no Ethernet shard. Nope. Whoa! Did you see that? There is an Ethernet shard down there, though. You teleport directly to the ground if you use that ability. You clicked on the trending tab. Where's the trending tab? I have feeds. I guess if I... Oh, trending. Oh, I see it. Ceasefire deal. There you go. Smudge is fun, and you take no fall damage. That's amazing. If you wish to learn the history of Tulialal, then look no further. Also, welcome on in, Snow Fox. These stone pillars, you mean? Oh, also, I need to be eating stuff for a little boost, a little boosty boost. Just imagine what's around the bend. Foodage. Where's my foodage? I'm gonna eat some more shepherd's pie. Welcome on in, Snow Fox. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Ooh! What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Oh, okay. Just imagine what's so above them. Now let's inspect them. Is it a voice cutscene? Did we get a voice cutscene finally? Oh, is it the history of Tuliolal? I don't know how to properly pronounce it. I'll learn. Pictures. Wait. No, these are glyphs. They seem to tell us a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Muljar. Oh, then this must be... That's right, that follows the exploits of my father, Galul Jajar, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. The X's are the hard part for you to put together on how to pronounce things. Yeah. I'm really bad at pronunciation like that. I'll learn though if I hear it phonetically. I'll just have to learn it phonetically. I did hear that when this game, that when Dawntrail was like being played by a bunch of people, that people were using like shortened terms because they didn't want to bother learning the actual way of pronouncing it. Which screams like subtle racism. And it's like, oh, it's not worth my time to learn. It's like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? Yeah. Okay. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Listen, I'm on summer vacation. Oh, hello. Lay of the Brotherhood, Lay of the Reeds, Wook Clamat, Lay of the Pots, Lay of the Repast. This pillar tells of the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer, Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Kettenram? Ah, that's the one. Kettenram's arrival in Toral is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. No lay of the re-future. Kettenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea. Oh, that's Cryo. Kettenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Lay of the Reeds. Here we have the Lay of the Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited Hanu Hanu in their village, the Hanu Hanu in the village in Kozamauka. The people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu Vanu, if not for the colourful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year. Very famous, and a lot of fun. Lay of Pots. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozamauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people who with distant Turali counterparts. Lay of the Repast. Yeah, no Lay of the Refuture. This one recounts the Lay of the Repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zabral, like me. For decades, the Zabral and the Mamulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Boja known as the Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. And yet here in Tural, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll get that Lay of the Refuture. Lay of Gold, Lay of Ice, Blank Pillar, Lay of Proof. Oh, the Blank Pillars. I'm going to leave that till last. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Urkopacha? I want to say Urkopacha. Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tural. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Oh, this one is my favorite, the Lay of Ice. It depicts a battle with legendary Tural Vidral, Valigamanda. Isn't that... Wait, isn't that a boss from another Final Fantasy game? I should explain. A Tural Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tataru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigamanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for its destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigamanda is also a symbol of power, and that's why you see its likeness in Tuliolal's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Several games, 6, 13-2, Tactics A2, and some others. Nice. The Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yakoi, the largest of Tural's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yogg-Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Yogg-Tural. You recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopacha. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was the people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across a sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliolal's history. Whatever that might be. Had your fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Time, no more once up. upon a time. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. Not surprised there, seeing as I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of the local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. There's a lot of talking, chat. There's so much talking in these games. Valley Commander is try talking your mind always. Let me grab that Aether Shard first. Lots of speech. God. 5 months to go. Or is it? Yeah, 5 months to go until the Final Fantasy Universes Beyond set comes out. Exciting. Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tuliolal classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and then fill it with meat and salad, which doesn't make a lot of sense considering that the tacos that Grahatia was eating in the opening were soft tacos. Might be the first cards you're gonna buy. I need to buy all of them precons. I do. I need to buy a collector's edition box as well, because I want the chance of getting actual like rare cards. Like actually like some of the really nice treatments. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Zavalyav Tier Best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with all the Brook Evu. Brook Evu. You won't have the Clash for the collectors, but you're excited to buy a precon. I think, like, first and foremost, I need to make sure to buy all the precons, because that's going to be the ones that are hard to come by. Is it time for more tortilla talk? Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. No more tortilla talk, please. Wait, is Ifer here for tortilla talk time? I lost brain cells during the last one. Brook Evu.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Oh my goodness. Interesting.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
I feel like me doing...
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
I feel like all these actors are from Los Angeles for some reason. I'm guessing that a lot of these voices were sourced from the LA VA scene. Because I expected more of like a take on like Mesoamerican style voices, I guess. But I'm not sure how authentic these voices are. It's a choice. Let's just say that. Interesting. They're not like the stereotypical, like, Latin community that you see in like a lot of like shows and stuff. Yeah, most of the VAs while living in the US have Latino heritage, but I guess there's again when you're sourcing talent from like Los Angeles, which I'm assuming that's what this has happened because I'm pretty sure that this was an in-house Los Angeles production. That this is what you, even if you're getting like people with Latino heritage, they're going to be limited by, you know, what they've got, what they've done in the past. It's not going to be like authentic. So it's fine. It's just a choice. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little bit I'm always a little bit annoyed that like most voice acting roles are all very LA focused. It was the same with Final Fantasy Rebirth as well. And the way that Final Fantasy that Rebirth handled it, I was really annoyed by the voice acting in that because there was no depth of quality in terms of world building. Every single character sounded like they could be from the same place. And when it's a world-spanning like trek, there should be like different dialects from different areas and that kind of thing, right? I don't know. Not that I'm saying the voice acting's bad or anything.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It's just the most realistic thing that can happen, I guess, for this.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
You'll be interested to see if they do Wutai a bit more diverse. I hope so. If they've all got the same American, like, anime-esque accents.
View to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
In Wutai, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm excited to see like Wutai be like a massively fleshed out place though.
Oh.
Is he gonna step on them? Yeah. That was such a trans girl noise.
If it isn't the third promise.
We got tacos! Our tacos! Do we? Taco's gone now. Huh? I'm told it's a lot more diverse than the accents in other languages. Oh, really? Sucks.
What the?
I mean, this is making an attempt, which is kind of nice. By actually using, like, people who are analogs for,
I don't know
analogous for
new soil.
the races being presented.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Did he just smash your taco? He did. He knocked it out of Wooklamat's hands and stepped on it. He's just out here crushing people's tacos. Stepping on them, yeah. German dubs are anything for anything in Toris, just being high German, no accents. Oh, that's awful. Not the taco. I like how the taco being crushed is the biggest reaction we've gotten from chat so far. Like, a taco gets stepped on, everybody comes out of the wood factory like, no, not the taco. The taco is important. Yeah, no, you're right. If my taco got stepped on, I would be very angry. This is how you get a character on a warrior, like, shitless me out. Yeah, our tacos. Honestly, hard tacos, I'm not that concerned about because they're going to be crunchy and crushed in my mouth anyway. If it was soft tacos and then they got stepped on, I'd be a lot angrier. I don't really like hard tacos.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest.
Soft tacos are amazing,
that she
they
went
are.
crying for special help.
So tasty. I want soft tacos now. God damn it.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
Is that her brother? Or just some random?
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor.
Oh, it must be some random.
Glory on your name.
I do want to stuff soft tacos in my mouth, thank you.
And on yours, brother.
That's enough taco jokes. What?
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Oh, they are a rival for the throne then.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family.
Yeah, not related.
Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
I want to see the alternate opening.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
I want to see the alternate opening where the Warrior of Light, instead of being a Viper in that fight, is a Pictomancer and just painting stuff to go, after the two-headed. Oh, God, I forgot what the race is called. I look so silly. Quick, rub your freshly smashed taco on his face. That'll end the
The
fight.
kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Oh my God, Mamulja, thank you. Now they're coming for the. Now they're coming. Oh, poor Kryl. I've forgotten what they're called. Lalafell? Is that what they're called? Holy crap! Have I forgotten the name of them? What are they called again? Lalafell. Yeah, they are Lalafell. Why was I thinking that Lalafell was something different? I'm like, Lalafell aren't from 14. They're from a different Final Fantasy game. Yeah, poor Lalafell.
Listen to me, you.
The Lalafell racism runs deep. Yeah, she's so tiny. I feel like I just watched a scene from Back to the Future. And Biff and the gang.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
She'd absolutely body this guy, though. Yeah.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo,
Soft taco.
the Bunewa,
The Bunewa.
and the Dopro.
Julio, Bunewa, Dobro. You killed a few of those in A Realm Reborn.
Every once in a great
Yeah.
while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa.
Hey,
A
Hannah!
child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Hello, hello, welcome. How was Locomotive? Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, my name is Mia, otherwise known as Miabyte here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer, a fellow Twitch ambassador, an all-round weirdo. Hello, hello. How was Hannah's stream? How was Lamadia's stream? Go and follow. Go and follow Lamadia if you haven't already. Oh, it's really good, Locomotive. A Monkey Island style silly point and click with a murder mystery on a train. And lots of good voice actors. Oh my goodness. I'm very interested in I've never heard about that before. I'm very interested in hearing about that. You know, I'm glad you had fun with it. And thank you so much for bringing your community in. I'm assuming you got to go get food and stuff, so you should definitely do that if you need to. Go and take care of any post-stream stuff. But thank you so much for bringing your peeps in. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. Finally doing the MSQ on Dawntrail, so yeah. You do, but have a lovely stream. I thought as much. Alright, have a good one, hun. Appreciate you. Thank you again. Oh my god. Hannah's definitely worth a follow. Lamadia, go do it. Go and follow Lamadia. An amazing human.
Blessed siblings indeed.
They're talking about the two-headed Mamuljars. You do like the lore they give the Mamuljar? Or they're from a union of two of the tribes?
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
And we just got high school bullied by an 80s...
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest.
Ah, yes. Ah, little Alphino.
As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is.
Did you know that
I'll let Wooklamart
Alphino's
know.
VA is from Birmingham? From where near I live.
Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Tacos. Tacos.
So it goes.
But tacos. No. How awful for him. Mousy. What you... You are right, though, technically. Could be worse. Could be Glasgow. Glasgow's quite nice. Birmingham's a shell. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolal cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Yo ship promised tacos and still no tacos. Glasgow has its nice bits, yeah. Alright. It's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea on how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Valak Sa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Alright, cool. I got Nathan at Shard we're gonna go to, and we're gonna go to somewhere else. I can't go over there. Oh, I've not done that yet. Oh, I've not done that yet either. Maybe I should go get that while I'm right next to it. Just imagine what's around the bend. Soak and his team did an incredible job with the OSD. You are not wrong. You are correct, in fact. Let us attune to this Aethernet shard. One of the greatest in the land of Tuliolal. Alright, so that's going to show us that one's up there. There's one down there too. So I'm going to go over here and get the other one while I'm here. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, 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 ba. What's your favorite taco filling, chat? Nobody say fish. I swear to God. Oh, it's over there. Do 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 do. Birria tacos. What is birria again? I've never had halloumi in a taco. I'm interested to figure out if I'd like that. I might actually get one of those little some seasoning and make mini tacos with some nice fresh guac and some nice and like a different type of salsa, I guess. It'd be interesting to try a different type of salsa from my usual. Goat or beef? I'm a pretty standard girl. I like chickmen. Ooh, pulled pork like carnitas. Oh, that sounds good actually. Pulled pork sounds awesome actually in the taco. You know what it sounds like to me a little bit? It sounds a little bit like Mario Odyssey, that one song in Mario Odyssey. Where am I going? How do I get up there? What's carne asada again? You mostly get chicken. Next time you're in town, we'll have to get that restaurant we went to last year with the tacos. Yeah, more tacos, more tacos, more tacos, more tacos. Tacos. Carne asada or steak? Oh, I want steak in my tacos. You're usually a chicken tacos person too. Nice. What did everybody think of this expansion, by the way, if you finished it? Who here has actually finished it? Wow, dude. This place is huge. It's huge. Damn. I feel underdressed. I feel I need to find some of the local... Hold on, did I get... No, I didn't. That's what I'm about to get. Local clothing. Hello, everybody. Well, if it's not anybody but Alice. The constantly annoyed Alice. Raise his hand, you had a good time. You'd say it's a tough act to follow the 10-year arc of the previous expansion, so I think they started off decently strong. Yes, Red Alpha now. You made it, good. And then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Just imagine what's around the bend. You can do that every time, chat. Oh, hello. Snow cotton coat of casting. I don't know, that doesn't scream Tuliolal to me. Wait, what's the, it's actually worse. It's worse as well. Well, if it isn't Darrenville. New horizons. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly squirrels. Oh, the poor twins. Alphino, Red Alphino. Blue Alice and Red Alphino. You're glad you got a summer vacation with Erenville and Krile? you're at the level 97 quest, you like the story, but to be honest, the first half felt like ARR pre-Titan Banquet quest line for like 5 levels of MSQ. Yikes. I understand all too well. Charlian had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Time to meet the king. Let's see. Oh, sounds like he's sparring with someone. Damn, wait, is that Stinian? There's no way that that's Stinian. We got budget. Holy crap! Let's go! I want to crank this.
Estinian? When did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
He's the king. He wouldn't give me any tacos. Red Alpha no.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Yay.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Some guy crushed all my tacos, so I had to fight everyone until I get more. That's suddenly, like, slowly turning into Ben Starr. Oh, his one face is covered. Interesting. Oh, I guess their one face is covered if they're like, are they? Because the other one said brother to the other one, so I guess they're acting like two separate entities. Because they've got two brains, so it should be they. But they've got their face covered. That one. I don't know their name, so the heads have separate thoughts, yeah. What happens when one of the brains dies?
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Oh god, we gotta fight her dad?
I see you, warrior.
Damn. Trying to do impersonation that voice is gonna be hard. I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Thank you, Red Alpha no.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
One head is asleep? Oh my god, that's why it has
I'm
the
not
cover
sure
on
I
it.
understand.
Does it just have like a sack over it?
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, The veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati.
Take off the
I
veil,
want to hear of your adventures.
and it's just Emmett Selgundy.
Lamati. A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
To be fair, if you had two heads, one would definitely be napping. It's more like if you had like your sister's head on your shoulder, or your brother's head on your shoulder, than having two heads. Yeah, you got me there.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonash.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant.
Damn, don't detonate me.
I took
he
the
said.
name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Eranesh, so they say his name was.
Erenville, then.
What's your real name, Erenville? Grabby hands. Oh no. See? And that's how he is. It is not dead name people.
I assume our Lamatis recruited allies.
I really need to pee again. God damn it. I got the bladder of a 2-year-old.
Ha! Ill-tempered steel. Yet as much as I enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Oh my
Then I shall
god.
leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Here goes. Alright. I'm gonna put on words on stream. Hold. And off he goes. He stumbles into a bunch of bins and gets scammed. You love your Palestinian.
The claimants are assembled.
Okay, the claimants are assembled. But first things first, chat. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Don't go anywhere unless you really, really want to. Hold on, I need to put that in the actual, in the actual thing. Lord. Hold, please. Why is it? Oh, actually, you know what? You can just have kitten cam for a second. Where is kitten cam? Alright, I'll be right back. You watch the kitty cat. 2 seconds. so much he was trying to commit atrocities. I heard a bang. He knocked his treats off the side. Excuse you, Bubble. Now the question is, does anybody want to see him have a treat? Criminal. The smallest criminal. Come over here. Sit. Sit. Sit, little stinker. Sit, Stinky, sit. No, where do you think you're going? Where are you going? Get back over there, you stinky little boy. Look at your little don't show the butt off. Don't show the butt off. Paw. 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 That's not how this works. Paw. Other paw. High five. That's your head. I'd like a high five, please. Can I have a high five? High five. Come on, G. No. High five. Yeah. Up. My hand. Up. 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 Yeah. Okay, now lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You're just nudging me a bunch. Lay down properly. Lay down properly. Lay down. That's not laying down. That's like the weirdest little squat I've ever seen. Lay down properly. Wait. Lay down properly. Okay. Good boy. Wait. Take one. That's not one. That's like a whole bunch of them. No, you're done. You're done. You're done. I need like desiccant for that or something. He's trying to Slav squat. No, you're done. Go back over there. You're donezo. You're a garbanzo bean. I'm going to kick your little butt. Trying to steal stuff. Joke's on me for trying to trust him to take one. Alright, chat. If you want to see Mochi get more treats, sub to the stream. Until then, he goes away. He gone for now, chat. If you want to see him get more treats and see him on the camera in general, give. Oh, actually, you know what? He's fighting with me at the moment. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at the little baby. Look at the little baby. He's annoying little bubble. Hey, you give to the sub. I'm gonna give him another treat then. He gets closer to figuring out how to take me out every day. Right? Should we get up close and personal this time, Machi? Back over there. Sit. Sit. No. Sit. Paw. You don't get it for free. Other paw? Okay. Have it there. Whoop. No, we're done. We're donezo. No more treats for you. No, we're done. Go sit back down. Go sit back down. Go on. No, no nudging. Stop nudging me. Go sit back down. Go on. Sit back down. Yeah, good boy. He's like, he's just looking at the treats now. What do you want it for free? He can't have them for free or he'll be fat. And now he's gone. Alright. The claimants are assembled.
The first promise. Zorolja.
You love his little grouchy face. You do a little big, little grouchy boy.
The second promise. Quona.
Quona. Quona.
The third promise.
Quona.
Uklamat.
Uklamat. Quona. Baja Tia.
Lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
Bakul Jaja. Jaja. Okay, say Jaja. Mamul Ja. Not Ja. Ja. Ja.
You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Oh my god, they're so small. Baja Tia. Bona.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliolal is young,
Tuliolal.
and so I
See, I got it
look
right.
to the always for inspiration.
He's so big. Yes.
The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was
Can't say
chosen.
wrongly. It was chosen.
Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliolal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
So the blue one his son?
Yet the opportunity to rule
His
was
biological
still
son?
not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Did he not speak up
Our
for
brother
himself?
was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral.
Jacques. Okay, Jacques Toral. Jacques, it's pronounced. So a je sound. Jacques Toral. Not Zach.
Anyone with sense would know
Jacques.
he was too busy for games.
Jacques Toral.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoctoral.
Yoctoral. Yeah, okay. Yoctoral is
And
right.
find the city of gold.
El Dorado, the magnificent and golden, 10,000 years ago. El Dorado, El Dorado.
If I may,
Sorry.
Father.
Speak, Kona.
Bona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact.
Bless you, Elton John.
If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken
Don't
word,
speak back.
for I have seen it with my
Smacks
own
him.
four eyes.
So he's been there.
The city's real. All those years.
Years.
This was before the
I love the
founding
way
of
Arendelle
Tuliolal.
sounds.
I traveled the lands of
I
Tural
often
with my
forget.
companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
I put in place.
Bring them.
Sounds like oh god, what's the name of the sounds like the one actor from Breaking Bad. I can't remember his name. Jesus, do you know the one I'm talking about, chap? Does anybody know the one I'm talking about? I was gonna say, who's on everybody else's teams as well? And where is Grahatia? And our girl? Hold on, those are the plaques. Why do they have them?
The Tuliyola saga.
Does that break the seal? Fancy dinner
You will
plate.
retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step.
Ah,
Along the way,
I see.
7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal.
It's
on
interesting.
The Golden City's gates.
Like the story direction of this is more like I don't know. It feels more like, you know, like a film like El Dorado. Like the stakes seem much lower than the past adventures. It's like The Mummy or something. You know, it feels like a film like The Mummy, where it's an adventure, not necessary to like save the world, but like much smaller stakes. Even though The Mummy did end up being like a save the world in the end thing, but well, to be fair, they couldn't really top the stakes of Endwalker. Well, yeah, the entire universe ending. Yeah, I have to go back to the beginnings.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
I like this guy. He's a cool guy.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Exciting, isn't
Martial
it?
tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja Successor and be done with it.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
God, look how much bigger the two-headed Mamul-Jajar are than the rest of them. It's ridiculous.
And Clement, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
We haven't heard the sun say anything yet, have we? The big. Is she gonna go talk to the king?
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
The eldest child.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
She wants to find out about her grandpa, right?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here.
This is cute as hell.
On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it,
Oh, that's so
then
mean.
you have best help Lamachi win.
Poor Cryle.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
We've both got little kitty ears. Oh my god. I only just noticed that. It's kind of bad timing, yeah. You want to find your lost grandfather.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
You're about 20 years too late. Am I alone in thinking it weird that they kept the names of Cryle and Galuf, but they're just not them? I mean, you know, just reference, isn't it? Weird references, like Doma. Domers and Doma.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
I can see how it would feel shallow, though. Just to be called something and not have any real connection. It's like if somebody called Cloud showed up. Wait, is there a Biggs and Wedge?
Our promise is not wont to take no for an answer.
Oh wait, yes, there is a
Though
Biggs
you
and
may
Wedge.
have
They
agreed to
work for
help,
the Ironworks. God damn it.
I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
I mean, at least Jesse is, like, somewhat resembles Jesse from 7. So then there's, like, it's weird how Jesse is, like, a special case. There's Biggs and Wedge, which are their own thing. And then all of a sudden there's Jesse. Yeah, Biggs and Wedge are in lots of Final Fantasy games, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, Sid, and it makes sense they would be hanging out with Sid, because Sid is also in, like, the name Sid is in so many games. The character Sid is in so many games. With the same archetype. But then to have, like, a Jessie show up who's part of the Ironworks as well is a little weird. Is her name Jessie? No, she looks like Jessie.
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
She is named Jessie, yeah. Remember Final Fantasy V? Member? Yes, it's all member berries.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now.
I remember.
This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
It's time. She just says, yeah, whatever, Jor.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
All he wants to do is to dance through life. Dancing through life.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
It's actually, like, super freaking cute. I don't see what the journeyman's and stuff?
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come! It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid.
Can I have a
The
kiss?
cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
I wish his eyes, like, sometimes I just wish the facial animations match the goddamn, I wish the facial animations matched the emotion, you know, matched the performance. Pucker up, lizard man. He just kills
Take
it.
heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant.
No.
Please.
I will be a benevolent ruler. See, he looks like he's a bad guy or something. He doesn't look concerned at all.
Saralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape.
Landscape.
Saralja, the palace seal. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Saralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
No, he
After
just
a
likes the
fashion,
name.
Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
Oh.
Yet Saralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
Oh, so he's like a combination of the two. Interesting.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman.
How old is Alice again?
A gift he inherited from his father.
At this point?
Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire.
Blessed children are kind of like mules in that case.
Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial
17, I
prowess in the
think.
conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been
16 or
labeled
17.
expansionists.
I mean, at some point they gotta get older, right? I mean, I don't like how like anime and cartoons have characters that are perpetually the same age. It's so weird. Ash stayed 10 years old throughout the entire run of Pokemon.
Advocates for the preservation of peace.
Which doesn't make any sense.
You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Saralja. The war
Started
monk.
like 14, maybe. Like, the idea that all these events took place over the course of 3 years is actually not that unbelievable.
Are you alright?
No.
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zaralja's ambitions.
Why is the music so loud?
Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
I need to change the settings here because, like, the voices are so low in the mix.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
You're not Frank, you're Kryl. Kryl. Don't Kryl about it. It's Clona.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences.
More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
Wow, the merchants love him.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support.
I didn't expect that voice to come out of that body.
You're sure to win the contest.
Like, cause surely, like, the resonance itself would be
Forgive me,
a
but
lot
the right
deeper.
of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant.
I am
If you will excuse me.
Bajatia. The Baja Blast
Plain
version
spoken,
of Gratia.
as always.
It's very clever.
That's Arcona. Practical to
Arcona.
a fault.
Tancred is like 30, Ishtola is 25, Oriange is 32
Here
or
we have
something.
Kona,
Ishtola does
the
not
second
look 25.
who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal,
I will
to
say,
enrich Tuliolal with every
I
bright
do feel like
notion he
Alphen is
learned
starting to
of
sound a little bit
Charlian.
more grown up.
He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
God damn.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Jesus. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
We don't want the future where Biff wins.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your deity.
I don't like it. They're doing a good job of selling this.
Brother.
Doing a great job of selling this guy as an asshole.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise.
Not of the Dawn's promise.
His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
Because he's a bit of a dickhead.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
War, probably.
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class. And...
Whoops, sorry, Erenville.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
What? Oh no. Oh no, I skipped Erenville's dialogue. I feel terrible.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. to abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Aww. She didn't have much support either.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era.
Unless they came out
are
first
Wuk-Lamat's most ardent
and
supporters.
just joined the proceedings. Nobody waited for her? Oh. Yeah. No, that's so no, that's so sad. No. She's a bit of an underdog. No, she's a bit of an undercat.
Apologies. It's hard to get away.
Oh. So sad.
This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us
What
off.
are you doing me?
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuk-Lamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
I didn't even know.
Of the Dawn's promise, I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
No, what?
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuk-Lamat, I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Yeah, this sucks.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Aww, at least she believes in her. And plus, she literally has the savior of the universe on her side. So, like... Namika is a good lady. I love the clothing. I want an outfit like that for my adventure. I'm gonna... I don't want to say I want to... Would that be cultural appropriation of Tuliolal culture? Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Bobber is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're gonna find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliolal saga. It's cultural appreciation. Not if they gift it to you and give with their blessing. True. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go take a look. I've still not left Tuliolal. I intend to see more of Tural. Can I go this way? I could totally go this way. Wow! Ah! I may have gone a little bit too far. Alright, where to? The coffers give gear with local style clothes. I wanna see. Oh my god. Is that here in the city? That makes everyone. Wuplomat, the tablets if you would. Check this out. Slides off cliff. Check this out. Oh, quest rewards. Ah, okay, cool. Oh yes, the coffers. Yes, of course. Of course. Quest rewards or crafting. Everyone has a tablet. Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Time to play Spot the Difference. I mean, that one doesn't have a belly button at the bottom. Are they exactly the same? Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. Again, no belly button. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolal saga. The events the glyphs portray, do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Baba took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold, the one that involved the Pelo Pelo village, which is about the same distance from here. Oh, is this our first choice? Which one we go to first? Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city that the storm we passed through at sea. About that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yoktoral several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Aelzia's, they are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, we should go to the taco stand! Just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Tacos. Tacos solve everything. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. It would be prudent to ensure we prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. I look so damn cute, chap. Check this out. Are we staying on the ocean? No? Erenville. His name is Erenville. That's right, my reservation is under Wuklomat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you.
Certainly, sir!
think somebody probably came here from Eosia. I'll go track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside. Jabalia Tir. Ja.
Greeting visitors to Tuliolao, and welcome to the Four Arts Cabins. Wherever you are, whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms.
10 out of 10 voice for this woman, this lady. Oh my god, it just went nighttime. Let's go! It's so pretty here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The new horizons. Wait, I gotta go this way. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Yes, let us embark on the rite of succession. Well, well, well. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Sirin. But where are Erenvel and Wuklamat, I wonder? Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Oh my god. I'll give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. R2, I'm happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. The communication shells, the link shells. Link shells. Right? What's this? 'Tis called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. Looks like you can get gear similar to Namika's from a dungeon. Ooh. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two friends here. The approachable Pelu, or the helpful Hanu. Are they just like really short humans? Is that... They're not children, they're just like really tiny humans? Is that the point? They look like they're just the models of children. Those are like the most... Can I just say? Unrelated... They're like tall hobbits. Unrelated, those are the cutest lips on a model I've seen in forever. They're like perfect. What the hell? That's amazing. Like even mine aren't that good. I'm jealous. Look at that. Look, mine look like duck lips. What the What the hell? They use child models, but they're adults. I want lips like that. They're so much better. What do Erenvel's lips look like? Even his. Wow, actually, he's got some kissable lips. God damn. God damn, look at this. He looks like he's from a yaoi story. Jesus Christ. All right. You don't even have lips. See, that model's lips are better than Alice's. Jesus Christ. I think Alice and Alphino actually have the exact same lips. He can't look you in the eye. Do you imagine the hats are to hide the use of child models? Wait, who am I talking to? Oh. Sorry, I just like just getting distracted by all the different models' lips. The Tuliolal saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I've mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals, and they make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okehanu, or Akhanu, is located in Kozamauka. The other, smaller fellow one is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkelpacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold, and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachinpelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us, Stern? Pick our destination. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where do we go? Where do we go? What do you reckon, chat? What is the best idea here? Which one do you think is more? It makes more story sense to go to first? Because I'm assuming you have to go to both of them, right? Eventually. So, where do we go first? Is the question. Time. You have to do both. I know, but which one makes sense to do first? You know what? Maybe I'll go to the bird person village. I might like the Pelu one more. Alright, if you think it's more enjoyable. The quest to Kozama Uka will become available once you completed this quest series, beginning with the approachable Pelu. There's alpaca in this one? Okay. And this one has what? People saying hi. And no, I want the alpaca. I want the alpaca. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkelpacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then we take the road west of the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkelpacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to the rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Jabal Yav Tir. It's all been arranged. Well, thank you. That's what his voice is gonna sound like. What the hell is this mission? Wing of Protection Scout. Scout for the Wing of Protection is on the lookout for a likely adventurer. Oh, is this Hunts? Is this Hunts, chat? Is that what this is? Is this Hunts? No more once upon a time. It's time for the journey of our lives. It's time for the journey of our lives. You haven't done any of the side quests yet? Just gonna accept it. You there. You are Serena Vignar, are you not? The adventurer from across the salt who has been lending the Third Promiser strength. Then well met. To tell the truth, I have been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time. I have a proposition for you. You are familiar with the Eosian hunts, yes? We have something very similar here in Tuliolal, and having heard much of your philanthropic spirit, not to mention your capacity for violence, we should very much like to recruit you to our cause. If you're interested, speak to my associate, Bal Ogar. The Shibral is a master of the hunt and administers to the bills in the square overlooking the port. Tell him the Wing of Protection recommends you. Cool. Well, we started that one, but we'll figure that out in due time. Oh, wait. We can literally just finish it by going over there. So let's just finish it. And then we'll be on our way back home. Time. No more once upon a time. That's my current location. It's right there. It's literally next to me. It's right there.
What do we have here? Your posture could use some work, but you've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. You here to sign up? The Wing of Protection recommend you, do they? Well, we're always on the lookout for new hunters, and if you're good enough for Wuklomat, you're good enough for us. Pleasure to have you with us, Serene. Suppose I better get down to introductions. Or maybe I don't need to. This whole idea came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Kona who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work much the same way they do in Eosia. We put a bounty on those beasts that prove themselves an enemy of the people. You kill them, bring us back Ruth, you get your reward. While your reputation might precede you, rules are rules, and the rule is I have to test every hopeful out on beginner bills. Can't have every youngling with nothing to her name but a plowshare and a dream of glory, skipping merrily away to her doom. Prove yourself in Doral, and I'll give you some bigger, bitier fish to fry.
Cool. Never tried doing like voices like these before. Interesting. Now able to undertake beginner Dawn Hunt mark bells from the Dawn Hunt board in Tuliolal. It's interesting, like, doing voices that are decidedly not the normal British or European adjacent voices from like Eosia in general. Wait, can I ride a little car here? I can't. God damn it. Oh, there they are. Oh, alpaca! Why? What is that? Is this just like chocobos? Wait, do these act like chocobos here instead? Welcome, if it's an alpaca you need. I don't know why they're British. Welcome, if it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Before we get you saddled up, I'll need to add your name to our register. It'll make things smooth next time you need a ride. Nothing. May I introduce... God, I don't know what that voice was supposed to be. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca? Alpaca. The fiends. These animals can traverse Urkel Patch's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eosia? Alpacas are native to Yoktoral. Eosia has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. There are horses? Hold up. Wait, did I see any horses? in Stormblood? Why go to the trouble? Hi, Miss Haruka. Thanks so much for the raid. Can we get a shout out for Miss Haruka, please? Welcome on in. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it's not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? How is Rabbit and Steel? Oh my god, I played that once. It was a lot. How is Rabbit and Steel, Miss Haruka? Ads. Oh no. Okay, oh damn, they'll be over in 40 seconds. I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. Haru said I'm smelly. Oh no, my secret shame. You couldn't believe it? Unfortunately, I am very smelly. Hi, Miss Haruka. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? I think the only time you see regular horses is during the allied quests in Stormblood. Interesting. I don't know if I've done those or not. Well, welcome on into the stream. Hello. Rabbit and Steel was fun. Finish the story now just to do the lunar difficulty stuff. Oh my goodness. Mia smells like a hamster cage? What does a hamster cage smell like? I don't know. It's been a long time since I owned hamsters. My one hamster died. Or went into hibernation. And I buried it in the garden. I really hope it was dead. Because if it wasn't dead and it was just hibernating, I'm sure it would, like, wake up. Sawdust and pellets. I smell like wood and poop. Thanks. Great. Enjoying the MSQ? I am so far. I'm pleasantly surprised. Did you finish Dawntrail? When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you could imagine. I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas are bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then. You're a little into Dawntrail, just past the first dungeon. You're further than me then, that's good. That's very good. Also, hi, by the way, my name's Mia, otherwise known as Miabyte here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer, and I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 at the moment, getting through Dawntrail. This is my first time playing through Dawntrail. If you'd like to hang out, make sure you hit that follow button. If not, thank you so much for raiding with your streamer and supporting Miss Haruka in general. Thank you. I do voices. We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected that much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Wait, are you taking me to the... Wait, hold on. I asked you which quest I would enjoy more, and you thought, let's go to Capitalism Central. That's what you thought. Ah! Okay. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes. I've made a trade with the Third Promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urkelpacha, then that's what we'll do. Sorry. Yes. That is correct. I think that pronunciation is correct. Exciting stuff, chat. Look at us riding the alpacas! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea.
indomitable and eternal. It arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Machi's feeder just went off. Urkopacha in Yoktoral.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
Aww.
The air is so crisp and clear.
It looks like New Mexico.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence.
Oh my
It
god.
puts me in mind of Som-Al.
Wait, is this the western place?
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yoktural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh, why is that? I need to change your clothes to fit in.
Oh, do tell.
Yes, please do.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
So we're the first to arrive. Nice. Peru and these mountains flavored. Oh, Peru, sorry, Peru.
But I should
Peru.
introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to
Bolnok.
Wachambello.
Bolnok. Trying to get the pronunciation right.
Truly.
Bolnok.
I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch.
Mm-hmm.
The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Agave heart juice. Interesting.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep.
So tequila.
Goodbye, and safe travels.
Isn't that tequila, chat? Agave. Wait, isn't that tequila?
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Good luck.
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Mezcal is an actual drink. Not sure if it's tequila, though. Let me have a look. Is mezcal...
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Mezcal is not always tequila, but all tequila is a type of mezcal. Mezcal is a general term for any spirit made from the agave plant, while tequila is a specific type of mezcal made from blue agave in certain regions of Mexico. Right, I just learned something new. So all tequila is mezcal, but not all mezcal is tequila. Tequila is only tequila if it comes from blue agave. So it's the jacuzzi and whirlpool thing? Wait, what's the jacuzzi and whirlpool thing? I was gonna say it's like the champagne thing.
Yes. They do more than run the markets in Tuliola.
When it's from
Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural.
Tequila
Traveling
region
from
of
place to
France.
place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, And many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
All jacuzzi are whirlpools, but not all not all whirlpools are jacuzzis. I mean, whirlpools are like just a description of a movement of water, no? Or like an effect on water.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Hot tubs?
Vachunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
Are you saying that all jacuzzis are hot tubs, but not all hot tubs are jacuzzis? Maybe whirlpool is what we call them here. I never heard them called a whirlpool before. Since it's an English word, I assumed it's everywhere. Interesting.
It's right there.
Wanders off into a different direction. She doesn't have Ryoga syndrome. I like that I can make it look like I've cut from one thing to another by using that in midair. That's actually such a cool thing. Oh. Oh, new music! Let's go. This is it. Wachunpelo, home at the Pelu Pelu. Wuklomat should have arrived before us. Let's go. He's got a bit of like a weird slur with his words. That's not good. You come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so that means I'm exchanging words with a future Dawn servant. But please, the outcome is far from decided, but it's a possibility. Icelandic accent. How fortunate, then, that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. Budding ruler. And our nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady. That's right, comfort, promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Oh my god, Estinian wouldn't last a day here. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Aaronville, step in. What did we just talk about? Aaronville, when did you... I was trying to rip her off. A Shatona from Fall off Jacques Doral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live to bring happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklomat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. Just imagine what's around the bend. Sorry, that's gonna be really annoying every time I do that. Oh, hold on. I have this chocobo following me that looks completely out of place. Why are you wearing a Christmas outfit? Hold on. Just imagine what's around the bend. Behemoth barding? Oh my god. Yeah, we're here to make an impression. God damn. That is quite the impression. Roar. Sophic barding. Oh my god. What an amazing look. This kind of sophistry is for me. There we go. The gilded chocobo. They've never seen one before. It's pretending to be an alpaca since it's white. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Trial, Alice and I will speak with the merchants. Or Clement, you and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passers-by. Sirin, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Yay! Another quest where I talk to random people. Come on, Karen. Kirimachi, 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 Kirimachi. Oh, a distillery worker. I'm gonna give them all New York accents from now on. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Ah, I thought you were a new face in town here for the right. I thought you were a new face in town here for the right of succession. I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne so long as they keep Tyrell peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying. If you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I'd say. All right, yes, you're asking about that Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. Tobley? Good old Tobley. He's a bit of a weirdo, that Tobley. Wait, is that a little flying ship? Oh no, I guess it's to be pulled by an alpaca. Oh my god, they have little ground balloon ships. That's amazing. They get pulled along by alpaca. That's so funny. The little balloons. Electors. Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking for a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zeral Jar. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence, and that means access to more resources and more customers. The thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming along to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Please just answer my question. Very well. But you said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can't. I could tell you're no supporter of Zeral Jar all over his policies. Wow, what a dickhead. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll go over here, where there are people who want to talk to me. First thing that comes out of their mouth. I don't want to talk to you. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and the nervous darlings might be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher. He's so mad at me for not giving him proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He notices everything that happens on this ranch. Hi, Mr. Alpaca. I'm gonna stand inside you. You don't spit at all, do you? Silly alpaca. Riding a motorbike around town. Hurry! I found out who we need to talk to. Welcome back. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if they'd only share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay you a visit before the others return. Okay. Is that exactly just where I came from? Are you kidding me? I had to go all the way back to go all the way back again. I thought we cut this kind of crap out. Why couldn't you just meet us there? Oh my god. Well, that sucks. I hate stuff like that. Yeah, just walk all the way back over there to walk all the way back over here. Sorry, stretching out. Chat, just a reminder, if you want to support the stream, you can use a Prime Gaming sub on the stream or support me via, donating, !tip, that kind of stuff. Do the thing. I make hardly any money from this. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know where the head ledger could be. We know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobly?
Tobly? Oh yeah, he likes to... Yeah, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though.
You can't? Is this part of the contest?
All I can say is that Tobly often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us can?
Am I right?
Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip.
So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay for everyone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great! We can meet back here and share our impressions. Yeah, Dawntrail remember both good and not so good things. Makes you remember both good and not so good things from Realm Reborn. I don't think it's Mablu. Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. It's human to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. A visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Why my default into British accents? A visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit it if you startle them. So just keep your movement slow and deliberate. Screw that, I'm running around like a crazy person.
You think I might be Tobly? Well, maybe I am. I will say this, in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I.
Am I Tobly? Yep, that's me. Excellent work from the very promising Anjar. Sharp instincts. Should we commence with the right of succession then? That's not helpful at all. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear you pick. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to the names. No, I thought I was gonna like put them in front of me or something. Ah! I don't suppose it actually matters. Ah, sugar. Oh, God. God. Damn it. Oh. Balls. Hold up. I don't know. The game uninstalls and bans your account if you're wrong. That's mean. That's very, very mean indeed. Also, I'm looking up the name Tobly. A Pelu Pelu from Final Fantasy X too? Tobly is a Pelu Pelu, a diminutive race of the people in Spira. He appears as a tiny humanoid with a beak, mask, and goggles. His visage is further obscured by a red hood pulled over his head. He wears a red coat with a green circular patterns and a yellow tall collar. He wears brown trousers and boots. I'm gonna say it's the boastful ranch hand. Screw it. I think it's the boastful ranch hand. That's ridiculous. That's actually I thought Pelu Pelu were like original to Final Fantasy 14. Wait, are they in Final Fantasy 10? Is that where I recognize them from? Hi Miko, how you doing? I'm just ignoring the poll. Oh, you said 3? Oh, I didn't start the poll. I didn't start the poll. Who started the poll? Hello, boastful fellow. I suppose he could be Tobly. Only one way to find out. I got it wrong. No! Nothing would make me happy than knowing your identity. But how about I make a deal and I tell you the truth? I have money. Screwed up. I didn't see the poll and therefore couldn't ignore it. I'm not Tobly. Not the head ledger. Not the head rancher. Just a humble ranch hand. Oh no. Damn it, sir, and I trust you. That coin could have bought me 300 gourmet tacos. No, I can't let this taco tragedy distract me from what matters most. We need to determine which one is Tobly. God damn it. It was always going to be the top one, wasn't it? It was always going to be the top one. The diligent ranch hand. Son of a bitch. But now I learned that Pelu Pelu from Final Fantasy X. That's ridiculous. Of course they are. They're like background characters in Final Fantasy X. Hold on. I think. Are they in the first one? Is that why I recognize them? Images. Am I insane? Nah, I'm insane. I think I'm just insane, chat. Are the Hrafka and the Ronso the same? You just got to Tural and have already got 2 taco tragedies, I know, right? Oh my god, Snowbox. The workers so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the old mask, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. She's from a rich family. It doesn't really matter. She's from a goddamn... She's part of an author I gladly accept. As you correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Watchin' Pello and head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Gajul Jaja's chosen electors. Aha, in a place featured in the Tulial saga, just as we thought. Though it took more coin than I would have liked to know for certain.
She found you out fair and square, Tobley.
I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity if her bed ended here. Weird little diminutive imps.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat.
Oh my god!
Simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
He sounds like he's quite the man. He sounds like he's Puss in Boots. He sounds like Puss in Boots.
Right.
It is me, Tobley.
Not hard at all.
Look, they're cheating. Reminds me of Razumdar from Elder Scrolls Online.
I am told the head ledger, Tobley, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobley. That's part of the test.
That's part of the test.
She sounds like Little Misfortune.
Yikes forever.
I mean, just give the game away by intimidating him.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
Very impressive indeed. It is I, Puss in Boots.
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
Some people call me Antonio Banderas.
Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column.
Even though I am
I think I have a good one.
Technically a child's model.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Oh? Oh. Interessante.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
Bring out the dead. I am now from Transylvania. I am Puss in Boots. It is I. This alpaca is one bagged motherfucker. Oh.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, this sucks.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
This music is wild. Don't crash out. Oh god, why the...
Ah! A little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't...
It's the, Transgull special.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed.
Yes.
Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the
This is
rugged wild
ridiculous.
alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist
Aw.
with the catching.
Okay, fine. I don't have to catch an
The
alpaca, good.
alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
God, look at them nails, though. Damn. Girl got a manicure on. No, you didn't.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge.
And I decided to be an asshole.
And when you reach the end of the rite,
yes,
I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
I don't like the angles that show off the cross grass.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
God, does it sound like this freaking Latin Matt Mercer over here? Jesus Christ.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion.
They're all
of
tough as
alpacas.
nails. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
We can't help, so what are we gonna do?
Are you alright, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Again, her
Did you find the
her
Elector?
characterization is making her seem like a massive, massive underdog. But I think it's making her
Oh,
seem a
he
little bit
certainly
too
did.
incompetent. Like, even I'm questioning if she's fit to rule at this point. I feel like Zoral Jar is probably a better fit at this point. Even if she has good intentions. She's seeming a little bit out of her depth. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff from me just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Yeah, smell my face. Hey, I saw that look. Sniff my face! Karen, get out of the way. I got a coffer for this one. Well, at least President Biden did something good on his way out of office by helping to convince Israel and Hamas to agree to a ceasefire and a hostage release deal. Finally. Jesus Christ. Okay. As Woklamat helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary of people getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. If only you did that a year ago, yeah, right? I'm sure a ceasefire is really going to help the crater in the ground now. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten that we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around $1 million or so. Maybe if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I shouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow. Dobly has wares if you have coin. In that case, here's the... That basket of wool is worth more than the sum you paid me earlier, 1 pel, in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. Yeah, it's a trade-up challenge, chat. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Alright, I panicked and got it confused with Alphino's million gil. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Surely, chat, surely she becomes a more competent leader. Is this the assail thing again? Is this what they're doing? Are they doing the assail thing again? Is that what they're doing here, chat? She's got to become more competent over time. Because right now, she seems so... She does not seem like a leader right now. I guess that's the point, though. It's the very beginning of the journey. And she's going to become hardened over the journey. She's lived a sheltered life. Yeah. This is her trial to prove she has what it takes to not be like a spoiled little brat. It's like if I ran for president. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just... I hate it when you're right. Then, let me help with your deal-making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I ate them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feed like you asked. As long as Woklamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she's free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's get to see about getting you that saddle then, third promise. She's gone British now, I don't care. I don't know why you made the offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need the extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, though Serin, I think you should go with Woklamat. You've seen markets and bazaars all over the world, and surely have sage advice to share. Yeah, I made her waste money earlier, so we'll see how that goes. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll lead the wool with Seren anyway. The better to keep my hands free. Like, beams it to my hand from across that distance. Like, just drops onto the floor. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havil the Saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Here we go. What a quest. What a goddamn quest. I will say, going from Endwalker to the life and times of finding out who's going to be the new ruler of South America is very odd. But did you waste more taco money than Estinian's hair tie cost? True. Estinian's hair tie must have cost so much. If Estinian was here, if he came here, he'd be done. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. Dormammu, we've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does the saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. Like what? What do you want? And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cap at the end of the day while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us. Third promise, such mezcal can be had for only 500 pel in the thousands column. 5 pel in the thousands column, so there's like half the price of the saddle. Hold on. Did you say third promise? That my offer has changed. Saddle is gonna cost you a jug of premium mezcal. Aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support a man of ambition who'll see my business prosper. Zaral's job will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. Is it gonna war profiteer? It's nothing personal for a promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Awful. Actually awful, though. Cosmic Nix, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Whack a whack. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those are our grandparents' generation. Remember their dark days with the clans were at war. Many of those Bialu pray for your victory, Wuklomat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future like the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. And then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation, at least a year or two younger than me, I'd say? I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yokhui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become the Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal a settlement wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up the piece of Tuliolal on with the piece of Tuliolal on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn servant. Aiming for 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration, so let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade it at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Like who? Oh yeah, that dude. Oh my god, I got the reverse echo. Almost like a memory. Of course, the Weather, Balnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Yeah, people are idiots, chat. People don't take things seriously, and they should. Hi. Got a chocobo. Dun. Do they go the other way? This is the spot. After Balnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Cuviolo's Inn. Most visitors to watch and Pello and end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? I want tacos, chat. I want tacos. I'm actually might make nachos tonight. I need to see if the cheese is still good though. Oh, you know what? We haven't fought anything yet today. And I forget how. Hold on. Good area music. I just like the battle music. I need to relearn what the hell, how to play Pictomancer again. Because I've not touched it in ages. Can they have that baskets are in? Oh, it's a massive basket of wool and they're just handing it to each other? Do they have capsule corp technology? Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Balnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Bird promise. Do you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Okay. I see. So the goal is to turn the basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Toral is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus, I do humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that could easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Balnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, per promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Time on a journey of our lives. I can't believe you quintupled your investment in your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Sarin remembered our Weather friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Sarin, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. Networking, networking, networking. You feel like it? All set, our next deal is waiting to be found. Oh my gosh. Oh, I kind of want one of those wool ponchos though. You traded 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. Capitalism! Well, actually, no, technically there's actually no capital being traded here. It's literally just, items. Levering connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? Maybe they need one? How can we tell if they need one? Maybe they need one. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for respective buyers? Hi, Etchi Sayori Neko. Do I like Pokemon? I remember a Pokemon Direct react you did a long time ago. I can't remember when anymore. I do like Pokemon. I'm always let down by the current games, but if you could see the shelf behind me, you would see a shelf filled with Pikachu plushies and other Pokemon plushies, various Pokemon plushies. For real, like on top of my IKEA shelves, I have so many Pokemon plushies, it's actually ridiculous. I collect costume Pikachus as well. It's kind of a problem. Oh, that reminds me, apparently there's a Pokemon Center popping up in London next month. Can't wait for Pokemon Legends ZA. What if you offered to buy the poncho? I want the poncho. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the end. There might be interested travelers. Let's check. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamul Ja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably lance guard sellswords. Mamul Ja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if we have bare shoulders, Mamul Ja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Oh, okay. Find a potential customer. I'm guessing Mablu? Yeah. Tell me, who among these travelers do you think might be amenable to a proposal? So professional fighters like those Lance Guard would have little interest. This guy, maybe? The person. This one's already fully dressed. An artisan or a peddler? Gonna rest after visiting Huachupelo or like Bob Knock? Would be my guess. The sweaty guy? He's wearing something above. That mammal jar is armed. Could be a Dropple courier. I've seen them flying their wires. And those types aren't fond of excessive clothing either. What about this guy? That's a Lance God. Probably dropped by the inn to take a break between patrols. Okay, none of them. Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, he doesn't have any weapons. Oh, we might be onto a winner. Hello there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it's no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by a beast on the way here. I barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. You haven't touched 14, even though you bought it for PlayStation along with Dawntrail. Oh my god, you totally should. It's fun. Give it a go. I mean, it depends if you like to read. There's a lot of reading involved. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliolal, and I was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu that I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, today is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the girl I lost. The burden of RPGs needing to be literate. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and all vouch for its quality. The blade less sharp, but the haft well made. That value at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful, a fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's Mat Garden, for one. Field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I've thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to meet you. Bye-bye! Did you hear that? We already found our next buyer. To Miplu's Mate Garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These ones will be the calm type, right? 500 pel for 1,000 pel. I like how they say 5 pel in the hundreds and like 1 pel in the thousands. It's ridiculous. Okay, now let's go find a garden to bury this in. And then because I buried the hatchet. Alright, so that's this part of the journey complete. I don't think I needed to grind to get there and unlock the painter class. I thought like other games it would be instant unlock, but nope. It's a lot of work and dedication. It is a lot of work and dedication, unfortunately. You need to get to the higher levels first. Oh my god! There's fly things to collect here. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Nice. Chat. It is pretty late at this point. I think we might complete this quest next time on Dragon Ball Z. Hi, Kiara. What do you reckon? You okay with calling a spade and calling it off the rest of the day? This was fun. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we might play this again. Chat, I've got to go eat, but this was fun. If you want to see more Final Fantasy 14 on the channel, please let me know in the comments if you're watching this on the YouTube. If you are watching this on the YouTube, like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Alright, YouTube. I've just cut off the YouTube side of it.